My family, welcome back. It is Alicia Danae. If you are following along with me, thank you so much. Continue to tune in. Keep rocking, keep rocking, keep rocking. If you are new here, thank you for being here. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to follow along with Life with Alicia Danae. Today, we are going to be jumping into some beauty content. As you can see, I'm back with the fro all out here. We are going to be doing a beginner-friendly middle part quick weave today. We are going to be using some pre-used bundles from private label extensions that I previously used for a side part sew-in. This thing keeps sliding down. This is annoying. Y'all, do I even got them on right? I hope so. Anyway, yes, today we're going to be jumping into a little bit of beauty content. Y'all are going to follow along with me as I do my hair. I'm going to be doing every step of the way on camera and talking y'all through each step to do a simple middle part quick weave, okay? So again, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, stay with me, stay rocking with me. I love all y'all and I'm so appreciative of y'all for going along this journey with me. All right, let's get started. So here I'm just getting my part together. I'm gonna be sectioning off what I need that's gonna cover the tracks. My hair again is really fine, so I try to get enough to where it's gonna cover the tracks, but I also don't try to do too much because I just don't want it to be a big section of a leave out, because then I have to worry about frizz from the humidity and everything. So I use the comb to see if it's going to be enough to hide whatever tracks are going to be placed on the other side of that. So now that I got my part, I'm going to just take it and braid it straight down the middle so that it's out of the way of whatever else needs to be braided for the foundation. Okay, so here I'm gonna be sectioning off some edges, and I decided to do this type of look for like more of a natural look. When I'm wearing it, I could like lay my edges down if I want, or it could be something there if I'm gonna kind of pull the quick weave back a little bit into like a ponytail. And I also decided to do some in the back. I'll let y'all know I'm more than likely not gonna wear it up too high, but if I decided to kind of do like a mid ponytail, I'll have something back there to where it can have like a natural look. And then I just braid that out the way as well. The braid pattern I use for my quick weaves, and even a lot of times for my sew-ins, which the braids will be quite smaller if I was doing a sew-in, but I typically just do like going horizontal down the side of my head, and then most of the time I end up with like a couple braids going straight back, maybe like 3 to 4. So you'll see me here just going side to side on each one, and then I'm gonna be connecting each braid that you're gonna see here, so that in the end I'm gonna just be left with like one rat tail in the back. So just stay tuned so you can see what I mean when I say I'm going to be connecting each braid at the end. This method is going to allow for a more seamless look, and then you don't have to worry about where to tuck away your braids at the end or just having that bulky feel. I will say it does come with a lot of practice, as do a lot of things in life come with a lot of practice, because when it comes to connecting those braids, it can get bulky sometimes for people that have thicker, fuller hair. So just take your time and practice as much as you can to try to perfect that so that you can have a seamless look.
Yeah. Valentine. Yeah. 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 Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. 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 Bobby Valentino. Yeah, we can hear the angels calling us. Yeah, we can see the sunrise before us. Yeah, and when I'm in that thing, I make that body sing. You know what I mean? Hey, hey, like a cop call. Hey, I make it sound. Throwing the buck in the latest drop. I got stopped by a lady cop. She got me thinking I could date a cop. Cause her uniform pants were so tight. She read me my rights. She put me in a call. She cut off all the lights. She said I have the right to remain silent. Now I gotta holler, sounding like a siren. Talking about, yeah, yeah, yeah. And I know she the law, and she know I'm the ball, and she know I get high, above the law, and she know I'm wrong. She know I'm from the street, and all she want me to do is fuck the police. Talking about, yeah.
Okay, so my breakdown is complete. Very simple. And then the last one that I have hanging from me connecting all of them, I'm just gonna take it, and typically I just like hairpin it like to one of these. I don't really go and sew it down. I'll just hairpin it and it does just fine. I definitely don't like to do any sewing when I'm doing quick weaves, because when it comes to taking it down, like that just gets really messy when you're trying to get that thread out from using like the Morning Glory, and if any glue, like it just gets really messy trying to get thread out of the product that you put down to protect your hair from the glue. Just get like the basic little hairpins, and then I'll just tuck it down. Do it on this one. Do 2 of them. Okay, so next, when it comes to caps, I definitely use a black cap. I like to use the black cap because for any reason that your cap is showing, the black will blend in better. I think I used like a brown one for when I did the last style with y'all. Did I? I think I did, but it's because that's what I had, and I didn't have time to go to the store. So today I definitely made sure I went to the store, and this is actually a 6-pack. It's a 6-pack. So I won't run into that issue for a while. And I use 2 caps for my quick weaves. This protectant, I guess this ain't the Morning Glory brand, but it's basically protective shield. And you're gonna put this on top of the cap, mold it down, and then you're gonna make sure it's dry before you start applying your hair. Now, you can use a bowl, put this in, and then use a perm brush to rub it on your hair. Or if you got good coordination, which is sometimes what I do, I just put this out onto the brush and then put it on my hair. Or sometimes I have just poured this like on my hair in sections and then rubbed it down that way. Oh my God, y'all, I almost forgot a very, very important step. All your hair under here, you want to make sure it is protected not only from the glue, but also make sure your actual hair is protected from being dry and your scalp is very moisturized. I'm going to use 2 of my products from Baskin Lather. I have their oil, and I have this hair elixir for strengthening. I'm going to put the oil on my scalp, and then I'm just going to run some of the hair elixir like on all of it. I got this on Amazon now, because when I first started using it, I just had to order directly from their site, so it didn't come very fast. But now her products are sold on Amazon. Then I'm gonna just put this on my hands, rub it together, and then just put that all on there too. I'm not putting this on the leave out, I'm just putting it on the braids. Okay, we got our wig cap. Let's go ahead and put it over our head. You do have to cut out the eye holes so you can see So you can see what you're doing. You're going to cut the ears, a little slit, bring your ear out. And then you're going to cut the eye holes so you can see what you're doing. Then I do double cap just for extra protection. And you do the same thing, cut those eyes again, cut those ears again. That is going to be that protectant in the bowl. You're going to just lay that with your brush all of your hair. Try to be careful so you can see where you need to be placing it. And just take that. I can't say about how much, but just make sure it's saturated.
Yeah. Valentine. Woo, woo, woo. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Woo, woo, woo. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Woo, woo, woo. Yeah, yeah, yeah. 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 Bobby Valentino. Yeah. We can hear the angels calling us.
Again, this is a DIY, so it's a do-it-yourself. So if you need to go ahead and grab your mirror so you can see what's going on in the back, do so. And then you are going to blow dry it or sit under a dryer if you have that and get it as dry as possible. You can alternate with the got-to-be glue to kind of help, but you want to make sure you don't feel any wetness before you move on to the next step. Okay, then you can go ahead and cut your cap off. Just go around where you laid the protective and go around your leave out. And then you're going to go around your edges and around to the back. So you're just left with the little base of the cap. So, foundation is set, cap is down, we are protected now. We can start gluing down our tracks. It is indeed the next day. Y'all, my bundles was still kind of wet whenever I finished up all of this. So I decided to just let them air dry. I didn't want to blow dry them too much because I'm going to go ahead and flat iron them as well. So I just let them dry overnight and decided to come back to finish the rest of the install. So what we're going to do now is go ahead and install the tracks. So basically what I do, I like to put like a couple just going straight across the back. So just going straight, maybe like 3. And then once I do those 3, then that's when I start to pull around to the front so that it can lay in your face. And whenever you do, like if you decide to frame your face and stuff, you'll cut your layers and it'll be able to flow in your face. So I'll start bringing them up like around here or whatever. And then you'll end, whenever you end, you'll end right around the top there. And you'll be able to style it and stuff. So I'll just show y'all. Once I show y'all, then y'all get a better understanding of exactly what it is. Again, I'm using Old West that I have already been used before. I want to say this is a 16, 18, and 20. So what you do, you take it and you're going to measure where you're going to be placing it. Now, y'all, I do have pretty good hand-eye coordination, just pretty good proprioception to where I could feel where I am in space. So that could possibly be hard for someone that is a beginner. However, you only get better once you practice. So I can kind of feel where I should be placing. So I basically place like right behind my ear and bring it around to the other side. And it's not going to be perfect, of course, because I'm not looking back there, but it's pretty damn close, okay? So then you cut your track from where you measured, and then you're going to place your glue on it, hair bonding glue. Oh yeah, so my sister definitely got on to me for using hair glue on my lashes, y'all. So I guess I'm going to go ahead and stop. Remember in the Valentine's vlog when I told y'all I still use hair glue for my lashes? She was like, they make lash glue for a reason. They make hair glue for a reason. So I'm gonna go ahead and stop doing that. So you're just gonna line your glue along your track. Let it sit for a little bit, blow it, do all the things so it can get a little bit tacky before you place it onto your to your head. You will see after I lay about three tracks, I'm gonna go in with the Got to Be spray that on like the top of the track, and then I'm gonna blow dry it because I feel like that just seals the deal. And I do that like every 3 to 4 tracks that I lay. And you want to lay these close together so that you can make it look as full as possible. Sometimes too, I even spray the track with the Got to Be. Just spray along where the glue is because that kind of helps it hold a little bit better. So then you go ahead. I'm going to try not to get it on my natural leave out that I left out. It's really probably on that part. And you're going to hold that there. Y'all go ahead and just watch me lay the rest of these tracks. And I'm going to come back whenever it's all done to the top.
Yeah. Valentine. Woo, woo, woo. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. 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 Woo, woo, woo. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Woo, woo, woo. Yeah, yeah, yeah. 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 Bobby Valentino. Yeah, when we can hear the angels calling us. Yeah, when we can see the sunrise before us. Yeah, and when I'm in that thing, I make that body sing. You know what I mean? Hey, like a cop call. Hey, I make you sing. Throwing the buck in the latest drop. I got stopped by a lady cop. She got me
thinking. Our way through. Now that started going up to the top. Now I'm just about to start filling in the back, just going like a U shape and bringing it all the way up, like so. What you said you ate? All right, y'all, we are making our way. Now it's just literally going to be horseshoe motions until there's no more space left back here, and then we're just going to go straight across. So I did decide to bring out my little bit of brown that I had put in for Valentine's Day. So I'm just going to put some of those at the top here and cover the rest up with the black at the top. You guys, our install is finished. We have all the hair installed all the way up to the rim of my leave out. I have pretty fine hair, so I like to bring it up as close as I can. I honestly might even go back and put a track on where you can still see my scalp because my hair is super fine. Actually, yeah, I need something there. Hold on a sec. All right, we back. So I got mine literally filled up to the rim. I be needing mine super close because my hair's so fine. So let's go ahead and cut us some layers. Well, first I want to trim my ends so they can be even. That even look on your hair, it just be giving. Got some scraggly ends anyway. Got our straight ends, and then I'm gonna cut some to like frame my face. And what I do with that is pull it all to the front. I'm gonna take like a patch from the front. And again, y'all, I am not a hairstylist. I am not a professional. None of that. I just do what has worked for me. So basically, I'm gonna take it and start about like at my cheeks, and then go down with the shears. These are not the best shears either, so bear with me. So I'm just gonna cut down. You see that? It's like going down that way. Then take some hair from the long. And when you do this part, hold on, let me show you. Instead of cutting down how I did like that, you're gonna bring the hair out and then you're gonna just shave down that way to get you some layers whenever you curl. And just do that kind of around the head, the side of the head, not so much in the back. Just really kind of like face framing. And then once you curl it, you can kind of see where you might want to add more in. I'm not going to do too much now because I can see it. For me, I can see it better once I curl. Hair may not have been all the way even anyway because it was already been used. And I do think I cut a little bit of layers when I wore it the first time. Okay, so hopefully y'all can kind of see where I'm at with it. You can see that all of this is not the same size. I mean, not the same length. Okay, so once I curl, then I will add in what I need to add in. Okay, so I learned that this is a good way to do your leave out. You're going to be using the foam lotion to apply to your hair, and then put like a cap over it and put the blow dry over it. Now, if you are doing your hair, something that could possibly be worth investing in is a sit down dryer. I don't currently have one. I do feel like I would benefit from it as I do my own hair. My baby has locks, my man has locks, so it could help out a lot with like setting their hair whenever I do retwist my baby's hair, and as well as setting these quick weaves. So when you go to do your leave out, this is a middle part, so I'm gonna part along the back here because that is going to cover these back tracks. Okay, so I'm just gonna lay that out. Then I'm gonna get my nice crisp middle part. I'm gonna find that. I got too much on the left side. Shout out to y'all that got the widow's peaks. I think it's hard to part, but once that junk is done, it be looking so good to me. So you're gonna flatten all that out. Once you got your part flattened out, you're gonna take some foam lotion, put that on your leave out. I know y'all probably like, oh my God, what? How are you gonna straighten this out? Isn't that gonna curl it back up? No. So you're gonna take that, spread it on your leave out. Just spread it all over. This is like a setting lotion. So the foam is like setting. So it's gonna help whenever you go to straighten your hair to blend with your weave. So you're gonna put that on there. Check the waves out though. Then I'm gonna put this little cap over top of it to keep it laying down. If I don't have a sit down dryer, I'm gonna just blow dry. All right, so we just did a little blow dry. I'm gonna gently take this off. It's dry. And then we're gonna press this out. Press the actual leave out first, like just your natural hair, and then include it into the bundles. Y'all don't judge me if y'all hear a sizzle. Oh my God. Just gonna do one pass. We're gonna pass again whenever we blend it into the weave. That one didn't sizzle as bad. Now we're gonna grab some of the weave and blend that with it. So I got a thicker piece. I'm gonna do a pass with that. So it's blended in very well. And I am natural. Yes, I have fine hair. I'm gonna keep saying it, but I am natural. Natural as in no relaxer. So my hair is not very thick to the so it doesn't take me much to press my hair out. However, it easily frizzes. Okay. And we are here, finished product. We have a middle part quick weave with some simple curls. I told y'all I'm not the best at curling, so I did what I could. You can see that my layers did kind of work to frame my face here. So yeah, this is it. And I'm gonna be wrapping it with the little heatless curlers. And I love those. I had that with my sew-in. It was just like, doo-doo-doo, just wrap it on up and was able to just go on about my business. So this is going to be the final product, you guys. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for following along, tuning in. If you have not yet, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe so that you can be a part of Life with Alicia Danae. As you can see, we're going to be doing all type of things, beauty, vlogs, just lifestyle in general, okay? So y'all have a great night, and I will see y'all in the next vlog.